10 real-life unsolved mysteries that inspired famous movies. Some of the most terrifying movies ever made were never meant to be fiction. Because before the camera rolled, before actors played the roles, before scripts were written, there was something real. A murder no one solved. A person who vanished forever. A house people feared. A mystery that history still cannot explain. Hollywood turned them into movies. But the truth behind them remains unfinished. Dyatlov Pass Mystery, Devil's Pass. In 1959, 9 skilled hikers entered the freezing Ural Mountains of Russia. They never returned. When rescuers finally found their campsite, the tent had been slashed open from the inside. Some victims were barefoot in the snow. Others had severe internal injuries, as if struck by enormous force. One body was missing a tongue. No attacker was found. No final answer was accepted. The mystery was so disturbing, it later inspired the horror film Devil's Pass. The Zodiac Killer, Zodiac. In the late 1960s, Northern California lived in fear. A killer attacked couples and lone victims, then sent letters to newspapers. Inside were coded messages, threats, and mocking words aimed at police. He called himself the Zodiac. Despite fingerprints, witnesses, and decades of investigation, no one was ever definitively charged. The obsession, fear, and unanswered clues inspired the film Zodiac. 8. The Amityville House, the Amityville Horror. A family moved into a house in New York, not long after a brutal mass murder had happened there. Soon they claimed strange things began. Doors slamming on their own, cold spots, voices in the dark, a presence watching them at night. Many believed the story was exaggerated. Others believed something darker remained in that home. Truth or hoax, the legend became the Amityville Horror. 7. The Somerton Man. Missing pieces, the curious case of the Somerton Man. In 1948, a well-dressed man was found dead on a beach in Australia. No wallet, no identification, no obvious cause of death. Inside a hidden pocket was a scrap of paper reading, Tamam Shud, meaning ended. Police later found a book linked to the case, containing a mysterious code no one could solve. Who was he? Fugitive? Lover? The Somerton Man became one of history's strangest mysteries, and inspired countless unknown stranger thrillers. 6. Bell Witch Legend, the Blair Witch Project. In the early 1800s, a Tennessee family claimed they were haunted by an unseen force. They heard scratching in the walls, whispers in the dark, violent disturbances at night. The entity became known as the Bell Witch. Whether true haunting or legend, its stories spread across generations. Centuries later, that same fear of something unseen in the woods inspired films like The Blair Witch Project. 5. D.B. Cooper. The Pursuit of D.B. In 1971, a calm man boarded a plane using the name Dan Cooper. Once airborne, he revealed a bomb, demanded ransom money. Then, after receiving it, he opened the rear stairs of the aircraft and parachuted into the night during a storm. No confirmed body was found. No confirmed identity was proven. He simply vanished. The perfect escape inspired films and endless legend. 4. The Black Dahlia. In 1947 Los Angeles, a young woman named Elizabeth Short was found murdered. The crime scene shocked the nation. The press named her the Black Dahlia. Hundreds were questioned. Confessions came and went. Suspects rose and disappeared. But the killer was never officially caught. Hollywood's darkest city mystery inspired the film The Black Dahlia. 3. Roanoke Colony, Lost Colony Films. Over 100 English settlers lived on Roanoke Island. When help finally returned years later, everyone was gone. No bodies, no battle signs, no clear trace. Only one word carved into wood. Croatoan. Did they join another tribe? Were they attacked? Did disease erase them? No one knows. The mystery inspired generations of Lost Colony films and stories. 2. Winchester Mystery House, Winchester. Sarah Winchester, widow of the rifle fortune, believed spirits of those killed by Winchester weapons haunted her. So she built, and kept building, A mansion with staircases leading nowhere. Doors opening into walls. Hidden rooms. Twisting corridors. Some say grief caused obsession. Others say fear drove her. The bizarre house still stands today and inspired the film Winchester. 1. Jack the Ripper, from Hell. In 1888 London, fog covered the streets of Whitechapel. Then women began turning up murdered. Brutally. The killer seemed to vanish each time. Police received letters signed, Jack the Ripper. Was it a butcher? A doctor? A royal conspiracy? More than a century later, no answer has ended the case. The most infamous unsolved killer inspired films like From Hell. Movies can recreate fear. Actors can replay the scene. Writers can invent endings. But real mysteries are different. They stay open. They stay unfinished. And sometimes that's what makes them truly terrifying. So tell me, which real mystery disturbed you the most? And which movie shocked you more after knowing the truth? Comment below and subscribe for more dark stories where reality is scarier than fiction.